What's going on, guys? Michael here. This is sounding a lot like our next episode and Alex's last Epic Ramen time. I know we haven't been posting our videos as much as we said we would in the beginning, but bear with us. We're trying to get accustomed to actually having something else to do besides just school and chores and just hanging out freely. Basically, what I decided to bring you today is just a little video to say hi, so you can remember my face, and just, I don't know, just bring you something I thought was funny. Basically, what I'm going to be doing here is making a giant cookie. How I will be, my hand is going all over the place. How I will be doing this is just using this, just Pillsbury pre-made chocolate chip cookie dough, and it's getting ready to expire, and we still have all this left, and I really am just lazy and don't want to have to scoop out individual cookies and bake them and wait for them to cool and all that jazz. So I decided, why not just make a gigantic cookie, cook it once, and then be done with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I've done this before, and with my cousins and stuff, but we've always ended up eating the whole thing, and we've actually used more cookie dough than this, and we try to eat it ourselves, and oh my god, did we have the worst stomach aches ever. It was painful, it was stupid, but that's what you do when you're a little kid and you're like 12 or whatever. You do stupid things. But anyway, it's turned to like a docudrama or whatever. Basically, I'm just gonna smush this out a little bit. The last time I tried doing this, it turned out okay, but it got a little bit crispier on the outside than I would have wished. That's probably because I made it thinner, like I'm doing right here. Like I try to thin it out along the side. So this time, I'm actually gonna make it like a pizza dough and kind of make it taller along the rim. It's probably getting too dark so you can't see because I'm in the way of the light, but bear with me. I'm basically going to try and make it wider on the edges, so that way it takes longer to cook along the edge, and hopefully keep it gooey in the inside, because let's face it, that's what everyone loves. And if it gets a little crispy, whatever, that's what milk is for, but it's going to be all one-sided too, because I'm trying to use one hand, and it's messed up. That shape isn't even going to be right. Wow, okay, fail. And here we go. And I mean, you could kind of call this, and honestly, this is what I really am good at. I don't do a whole lot of cooking, but when I do, it usually ends up either being like an emergency dinner, like, Michael, everyone is out running about and you're just at home playing your video games. Can you throw together a pot roast, or can you make spaghetti or something like that? And I'll say, yeah, sure. You got nothing better to do, and it doesn't take too long. And the dinners always come out fine. It's just kind of a bore. Okay, so I'm just gonna set the oven to 350. Shut up. And let that preheat. I'll probably just talk to you guys for a minute here. Yeah, take a look. Dirty dishes. That's not mine. It's the rest of my lazy family. They're not lazy, they're really busy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, dinners. So I make dinners. I make good dinners, but I don't like to volunteer myself. I'm always volunteered by other people to do it. If I'm not doing that, I'm either doing some kind of randomness, like I'll just wake up one day and be like, does anyone want French toast, or anyone want pancakes or whatever? I'm going to make pancakes, or I'm going to make French toast. So I'm pretty good at breakfast, but my main repertoire, I guess is the word I'm looking for, is desserts. I make pretty freaking awesome desserts, if I do say so myself. I don't make them as often as I would like, but I'm pretty good at them. I'm good at making, homemade cookies, with flour and all that jazz, and it's pretty fun when I get to do that. I make my own kind of Rice Krispie treats. It has become like a cult favorite of all my friends and people who know me. I make a pie that I actually got the recipe from Emerald Live, back when he had Emerald Live on the cooking channel. And I got that recipe actually in middle school, and here I am in like my third semester of college, and I just made it a couple of months ago, and it turned out really good, really good. Wish I had some strawberries and whipped cream to go with it, but it was so good. So yeah, I prefer to make desserts. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just fat. Maybe I just like sweet things. I don't know. But it seems really easy to make to me, and it's a lot of fun, and people tend to enjoy them more than anything else, really. Not that there's anything wrong with a good steak, but steaks you gotta know how to do. Desserts, you can pretty much follow directions and get it right on your first go, even with bad luck. So yeah, that's that story. And you'll notice I'm not gonna try to point the camera in my face, just because I won't be able to see how well I'm aiming at it or anything. So it'd probably just be really silly, just me like, see if my hand is my face. It'd be all like off camera or something. I'll be talking and you'll just be like staring at a wall like this, and it'll just be looking really dumb. So let's try to avoid that. So I'll just won't even make it an issue, and you guys will just be staring at my stove for the next 5 to 10 minutes. But basically, I'm just going to be preheating this. I'm going to throw it in and pray to the great cookie gods that it's high enough along the edges that it actually won't get too crispy. Yeah. So, just an update on things that I've been doing. This probably should be going into like another Nowadays episode, but at this rate, with Alex getting all these new video games, not so much Battlefield 3, but Assassin's Creed, he's going to be, I just called him last night at the midnight release. I didn't go, but he did, and I had to call him for a question, and he's like, yeah dude, I just got Assassin's Creed, and I gotta be up in 6 hours, so I'm just gonna pass out, and then once I get stuff done tomorrow, I'm gonna get on that thing, man. I'm gonna get on that thing and lose my life. And everyone on who plays Xbox with me, and I have their Facebook account, is like, I'm gonna lose my life in a couple days when Skyrim comes out, you know. And that's all I'm seeing right now on Xbox Live is, out of 20 people, I have 12 people on Modern Warfare 3, 4 or 5 people in Skyrim, and maybe 1 person on Battlefield 3, which is what I'm currently addicted to. Occasionally we'll get off of Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield or whatever and go back to Black Ops, but that's just so we can pwn some noobs and feel worthy again, you know. Because, let's face it, Black Ops was not that difficult. Yeah, I'm just going to be pacing around my kitchen now. As you see, our stupid floor this needs to be replaced. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 3. I'm really liking it. I'm getting kind of jealous now that I'm seeing videos from like NASA and like the Spawn Trap guys and all them who are playing this on, who are playing on PC, and they get to have these epic 32 on 32 battles while we're, you know, pretty much stuck at 12v12. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And these games, they're really long, and just the other day I was like, well, let's just play Squad Rush because I want to get some fun in really fast. You know, I want to get through these game types really much quicker. So Squad Rush and Squad Team Deathmatch are great options for that. If you don't want to be stuck in like a 15-minute game, just get in there. But the bad thing about Squad Rush though is it's only 2 teams of 4, so it's 4 versus 4, and as soon as one person leaves on one team, the advantage just goes out the window for that team, and it just becomes a free-for-all to stay alive. And God forbid a team loses 2 players, because then they're really screwed. And we actually got into a lobby once where it was just one guy and he stuck in through the whole way, and then halfway through the game was over, he got one more teammate, and then the original guy left him hanging, and then they were just screwed until the last 2 minutes of the game, and then 2 more people jumped in, and they were like, okay, we're screwed because we only have 2 tickets left. We were defending, and we only have 2 people left, and there's 3 of us now, and they have like all the advantages. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Also, for English writing, I'm reading a book, The Tortilla Curtain. It's starting to get really, really good. It's been good the whole way through, but now it's starting to get really, you know, Like, you get that way for like movies and television, but I'm starting to get that way for books, which is impressive in its own right. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm watching The Walking Dead. My friend on Xbox got me into The Walking Dead, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm glad he got me into it right before the new season started. So I've actually gotten to see every episode of the second season, and I caught up on the first season thanks to it being on Netflix streaming. Oh, things yelling at me. I finally get to put it in. Oh my gosh. It's so hot. It's like the gates of hell in my kitchen. What? So yeah, that's going to go in. And, you know, the directions say for regular cookies, emphasis on the word regular, 10 to 14 minutes, depending on how gooey or crispy you want them. But you know what? This isn't a regular cookie. This is a big cookie. A rather large cookie. And we're just going to put this at 20 minutes, and we'll go from there. Because honestly, I think it took like close to 30 minutes last time we made a good cookie like this. Anyway, where's that? Walking Dead. Oh yeah, Walking Dead. I don't want to spoil anything. All I'm saying is I'm encouraging everyone go see it if they haven't already. And just get into it, because it's so easy to get into. And literally, not last night, the night before last, when the new episode came out on Sunday night, I was too busy and absorbed in my homework that I had missed the first 3 viewings, and I had to wait till the 4th viewing, which for some reason has 3 hours between it and the previous viewing. So I ended up having to stay up from 11 when I finished my homework to 2 a.m. to watch it. And I'm glad I did, because literally 10 minutes in, it had me at the end of my bed going, ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, it's like, oh my god moment in the series. It was just completely epic. So I'm probably gonna cap this out right now, and I don't know, I guess I'll just give you a quick 15-second teaser when I get the cookie done and let you take a look at it. Alright guys.